When it comes to international sports, even ones that we invented, we're not really much cop, are we? But there is a sport that we started that we're still awfully good at. Trials riding. Right now, us lot, Britain, hold all 3 versions of World Championship trials riding. And spurred on by this success, all kinds of folk I know, even me.
Trials riding? No problem. I've got everything you could need. I'm in Yorkshire and wearing a dirty great pair of hobnail boots and a coat that smells like a rancid border collie. And of course, I've got a flat cap, because as everyone knows, crash helmets are for Jessies. Oh yes, this is what you want. A proper motorbike, British and proud of it. A right ankle breaker.
Hold on, where do you think you're going? I need some proper boots, you daft apeth. And some fancy high-tech lycra gear. And you're bound to fall off, so get yourself a crash hat, carbon fibre. And that old BSA's nae good neither. I want some modern bike, lad, Japanese. Have you got the faintest idea what you're doing? No. That needs proper training, lad.
You're right.
This is a trial section. We're now watching some trials riders through it. You've got to ride standing up.
Why?
So that you've got control over the bike and better balance. Delicate throttle control, as you can see, there's a lot of mud. You've got a knobbly tyre, lots of grip. Now the points scoring, if you put your foot down once, it's a 1.
Yeah?
Up to a maximum of 3. If you fall off, you get a 5, and we'll laugh.
I'm not surprised at all. Well, I know the rules. I've got the kit. Go and get me bike, because I reckon it's time for me to go off-road.
Try and get up here, Steve. Right, now left, that's it. Now when you get down here, that's just a little bit difficult. Just drop in there, just accelerate gently, and you'll just get a bump as you're going through that slot. And again, if you can,
yes,
just take your front wheel,
yeah,
up there. Just turn, gentle, leave your clutch.
This isn't as hard as it looks. It's a lot harder. And next up was riding through a fast-flowing river full of wet rocks. That should be easy.
I don't have to grow gills for this one, do I?
No, but you've got to be careful because of all these slippery rocks which you can't see because we've made the river water muddy. You'll just be riding slightly at the back, your front wheel's a bit light. Turn on that, then head up there, and we finish up going up a rock step. Try and keep your weight slightly back. All turns rubbish, pull the clutch in, get your feet down.
Risky.
When the bike started to slide around, every instinct was telling me to go for the clutch and the brake. But the theory of trials riding is that it's all about the throttle. And the theory's fine until you get to the rock step.
What you do, you're going too far over to this. You've got to aim as though you're riding all the way up this edge. So when your front wheel lifts a bit and goes right, you're not dropping down that hole.
Yeah. Well, I managed to get up in the end without so much as a dab. Although I think it was more to do with the fact that I was on a lightweight modern machine, rather than one of these big old British bruisers, the sort of bike you would have ridden back in the 60s. They were basically modified road bikes with big frames and old 4-stroke engines. Then in the 70s, Spanish manufacturers like Montesa and Bultaco came along with lightweight machines with Revy 2-stroke engines. The Spanish dominated the trial scene right through the 70s and 80s, but now in the 90s, the Japanese are here in a big way. The bikes have aluminium frames, monoshock suspension and super sticky rubber, and they're an absolute riot to ride. If you do have a go at trials, then you will fall off. And I did. More than once. But after a day largely in the saddle and some top quality tuition, I really thought I was getting to grips with it.
Hey! Good, dirty fun. If you've got £1,000 for an old bike and £500 for the kit, you could get started in trials tomorrow. It's a sport that seems horrendously dangerous, but is in fact quite safe because, well, mud's soft. However, there is a hidden danger. Lads, lycra is a terribly unforgiving fabric. So lay off the lard and get down the gin.
That for this week. As promised, here's the full rankings for this year's Top Gear JD Power Customer Satisfaction Index. Next week, Jeremy goes to the south of France to drive the new Mazda MX-5. That must have been tough. And Tiff goes racing the All-American way around the Charlotte Super Speedway in North Carolina.